Hi friends, I am in the teaching kitchen at the Wildwood Life Care Center, and I'm really excited about sharing some of the things that I've learned about diet. They do a whole foods plant-based diet, but the beauty of this diet is how they do their meal planning during the day. I've learned so much since coming here, and I feel so much better now that I'm following their protocol. And there is a method to the madness, and it's really not madness, but it really is a protocol that is looking at sustaining your health, optimizing your health, and really feeding your body and nourishing it in a way so that you get the full potential out of the food that you're eating. So I just want to kind of do an overview, and then what you're going to see in some of my future videos is some footage from the meals that they are serving here. I wanted to tape that so that you can understand that a whole food plant-based diet isn't scary. It's something that's doable. You don't have to have any skill or special chef skills to do what they're doing here. It's everything that you can simply implement from your home. So number one, some of the things that you will be seeing throughout the videos and I will be talking about is their biggest meal of the day is in the morning. And I know we were taught that from childhood, at least I was, but you know, society nowadays is so busy, busy, busy. It's kind of grab and go for breakfast. And you know what? We're really cheating ourselves. We're cheating ourselves by not eating for breakfast. We're cheating ourselves by not really having a good nutritious lunch. And then we save the biggest meal for last. And I'm guilty of it because my biggest meal on my homestead was always at 7, 8, sometimes 9 at night. And although we changed a lot of the eating habits that we had, we still had a very big meal at the end of the day, and we topped it off with a delicious dessert that was made with refined white sugar. So that really wasn't the best choice. And by the grace of God, because my ex and I were so athletic and active, we didn't have a weight problem. But it didn't mean that we weren't just affecting our health. And I am living proof that as the years went on, and now that I'm in my 50s and I'm going through this cancer, and I had Yersinia and all that stuff, that I wasn't really feeding my body properly. So we start off with the morning meal, and it's usually a very, very big meal, and there's a process to the foods and how you eat them. So I'm going to show you just a little bit of footage right now, and then I'm going to come back and we'll talk about breakfast. So here's the menu for the day, and you can see it's a lot. Now it doesn't mean you're going to be eating and choosing your food wisely, and I'll show you what we have.
Oh, there is? Oh, that's good then. That's good.
No talking over the food, please.
You're fine. I'm just filming the beautiful breakfast so everybody can see.
It's not done.
It's beautiful. Hey friends, so you got an idea what breakfast looks like here. Lots of food, right? Lots of food. And that's what you want. You want to start your day with some really healthy, nutritious foods. But it's also really important to eat it in order. And the order is fruit first. And there's a reason being is because everything comes down to digestion. When you eat fruit, it's easily digested. So that's why you start with it first. And if you also notice, there's a wide variety of different fruits. Every time you get up in the morning and you choose your fruit, you want to choose a variety of fruit. The reason why? Because each fruit has something different to offer nutritiously. So you don't want to eat all bananas or all blueberries. Every time you eat, you want to mix it up. And obviously we want to do portion control also. So you just don't want the big bowl of blueberries and you put some almond milk in there with some chia. You know, you've got to mix it up. The second thing you'll see is your protein and your carb. And they sometimes have waffles, they have scrambled tofu, they will have beans, yes, even beans, which seems so odd. But the whole bean, from gazebo beans to navy beans to white beans, to you name it, have that for breakfast. It's good fiber, it's got protein. So you see your sources. Other protein sources are a lot of nuts. You'll see nuts and seeds. And then you can actually mix your nuts and seeds with your fruit, and that's okay. Bread, they also do whole wheat breads for breakfast, and then you'll see the nut butters, okay? And then we move on to lunch, and I'm going to show you a little bit of footage from an average lunch here, and you'll be surprised. It's also very substantial. Oh, there's the cheese that they made. Look at that. Oh, that looks good. There you go. I got to showcase that for everybody. Wow, looks excellent.
Don't go up on the hill.
Looks like a quilt.
I know it does. It's so beautiful.
Although I shouldn't encourage you to.
Look at
because
that.
When I went there, it was packed
Wow.
time. The car comes forward.
Yeah.
I have my
They feed
life.
me well,
Maybe it's
that's
not
for
the
sure.
safest.
This is how we're supposed to be eating. You eat like a king for breakfast. You eat like a prince for lunch. And when it comes to supper, you eat like a pauper. And sometimes paupers don't eat. There's many people that you will not see in the dining room eating because they are overweight and they need to reduce their calories. So they get 2 really good meals, and then at night, the fasting begins. So at 6 o'clock, you don't get anything, and you will fast during the night. You can drink water, of course. You can drink your water, you can drink lemon juice, you can do your teas, but for those people, there's no food. And that just, it works wonders for people who have blood pressure issues, people who are overweight. But I eat a third meal because I probably need to gain a little bit of weight, but I really feel like I'm at my set point right now, so I'm doing okay. But I will get that extra nourishment at night, plus a smoothie, and then I juice throughout the day. But an average nighttime meal will be something like popcorn and fruit, or fruit and dip, like bread, whole wheat bread with a dip, or soup, fruit with soup. So it's very light. You don't want to be going to bed with a big meal. And it's so important to not just eat that big meal, because that's what we do. We eat a big meal, what do? We go to sleep. And then we wonder why we're overweight and we have high blood pressure and we got blood sugar problems. We're doing it all wrong. We really are. So, and the other thing that you'll see me talking about in the videos to come, but I'll just mention it here, after each meal, besides not doing any water in between, half hour and during, we go for gastric walks. And a gastric walk is just simply a 10 to 15 minute walk after each meal. And I tell you what, it does wonders. It does wonders. And I've even been trying to get my girlfriend and her husband to do it, and I've been talking to my sister, and it's like, it will make you feel so much better. And I'm telling you, if you need to lose weight, you're gonna lose weight. If you need to stabilize your weight, if you're dealing with pain, high blood pressure, whatever issues, you're gonna feel like $1 million bucks, I'll guarantee it. So that is the diet program plan, I don't know what you want to call it, here at Wildwood, and I really think it was worth sharing. Now, obviously it's your choice to do what you want to do, but really consider changing things up. Try it for a week. Just try it for a week, and I'll guarantee you will notice the difference, and you will survive. You will survive. All right, God bless you, friends, and we'll have more coming. I'm really excited about sharing.